It's going good, YouTube. It's the J-Rex here. Uh, it's been a while since I've done a video, but I mean, honestly, I've been distracted from making videos lately because I got a game called League of Legends taking up all my time, and I'm addicted as shit to that game. My friends warned me I was gonna get addicted to that game, and I didn't listen to them, and here I am. I'm addicted to League of Legends, playing it every day, 24/7. But okay. But one thing I did want to talk about was why I think society can function without money. I think it's entirely possible. Now, people always want to crush me and say, "No, you can't have a society that functions without money because you need some kind of reason to motivate people to work." And if everything was free and people didn't have to work to get what they wanted, life would be boring because they wouldn't have a job to do. Like, that is the number one reason. That's the number one thing people tell me the most. Oh, if we don't have jobs, we're all gonna get bored. Like, I don't know how empty that person's life would have to be to say something like that. Like, if I didn't have to work anymore, that would be the best thing ever. I would be doing things that I would love doing. I would spend my time playing video games. Yeah. And I would probably really want to make a video game, so I would probably spend my time making a video game. The hell's up with this computer? Okay. I would spend my time making video games and playing video games, and I would probably once I got that out of my system, I'd probably want to be a techno DJ or whatever. If once I got that out of my system, I'd probably want to work with researchers, just work with researchers and help the scientists or whatever they're doing with, just help contribute to science and technology. I'd probably want to do that next, you know? There are so many things I would want to do that I can't do right now because of money issues. Like, I can't afford to go to all of these different colleges. I can't afford to go to a video game designing college and a science college. I only got enough money for one, so I'm going to choose a game designing college because that's all I can afford. But what I'm getting at is that just because people don't have to work anymore doesn't mean people are just going to sit in their houses all day and do nothing and just watch TV all day and be bored out of their minds. Like, no, it ain't going to work like that. Like, human beings have 7 needs, and those 7 needs need to be fulfilled. Human beings need a sense of progress, they need a sense of connection, they want to contribute to society, they want love, attention. Those are like the 7. Comfort in life. These are the needs of a human being, and you can't fulfill them all you can't fulfill them by staying in your home and doing nothing. I mean, sure, your comfort need would be fulfilled. Because, okay, you know what? People might not understand they might not know what I'm talking about. I'm referring to the Venus Project. The Venus Project is a society where people don't work and everything in life is pretty much free. And machines do all of our work, while humans are free to live life as whatever they wish. And I think it's entirely possible. And this is the number one reason why I state that. Look at what humanity is doing right now. If you think about it. You know what? Let me pull it out. I don't know if you guys know what this is, but this is a Korean won. This is pretty much the equivalent of an American dollar. But just pretend I'm pointing to an American dollar, because I don't have any American dollars, because that shit's a worthless piece of shit, and I really have no use for it. That's why I don't got any. So imagine this is an American dollar. Now, people are literally working for this. They are sacrificing their blood, their sweat, and their tears for this piece of paper. This worthless piece of paper. It's nothing. It's just a piece of paper. It's a piece of shit, man. It's nothing, man. And I gotta give credit to the bankers. I gotta give credit to them. But they somehow managed to dupe the entire human population into working their blood, sweat, and tears for a worthless piece of paper. I have to give the bankers props. These guys are corrupt as fuck and they're greedy as fuck, but I gotta give kudos to them for managing to trick the human population into working for that piece of paper. But what I'm saying is, people are building skyscrapers, people are manufacturing goods, people are, producing cars and food and fuel. They're doing all of this in exchange for a piece of paper. They're contributing to society for a piece of paper. A piece of paper with some pretty little doodles on it and a dead guy on there. That's pretty much what it is. And what I'm getting at is, human beings are basically working for free. They are, if you think about it. You can go to Office Depot and get a stack of paper for your printer for $5? Something. So imagine $5 or $10. So imagine you get only one piece of that paper out of a stack of papers. That's less than $5 or $10. That's only 10 cents. So people are basically working for free. That's pretty much what it is, Shit, paper is so abundant, you can actually literally go to your neighbor and probably ask him for, yeah, can I have some pieces of paper for my printer? I ran out and it's urgent. If you probably did that, your neighbor would probably be like, oh, sure, okay, here you go. So yeah, you basically just got it for free. So paper is so abundant that it's free. So people are basically working for free. Now, so I know humanity is capable of living without money. I know they are. We just got to look at our current situation, our financial situation, where the dollar is losing value day by day and getting more worthless day by day, and people are still working for this worthless piece of paper, even though it's just a piece of paper that you could simply probably just buy at Office Depot, and you could probably get a printer and print some copies yourself. It's people are still willing to work for this darn thing. And I think if we could somehow take that work mentality and transfer it into a resource-based economy where people are working for free, I think we could totally do it. If people are basically working for free right now, why can't they do it? Why can't they just be upfront about it and just obviously work for free instead of just pretending to work for something valuable? I really think humanity is capable of functioning without money, and really we are better off without it. And then people always want to try to bring down the Venus Project and try to crush the resource-based economy, but they don't even give it a chance. They don't even consider it, and they don't, they crush it before they even try it. And there's always people like that. At my job, I bring up a solution, and my coworkers are like, "No, that solution's not gonna work. It ain't gonna work. What's the point of trying it? And it's not gonna work." And then I try it and it works, and then they'll be like, "Oh, okay, well." They're just stumped. They'll be like, "Oh, okay, he was right." "Well, you got lucky," or "Oh, yeah, I knew it all along. I was going to tell you that," or whatever. People's egos can never accept that they were wrong, or their theory was off. But what I'm just getting at is, just because people say it's not going to work doesn't mean it's not going to work. So that's all I got to That's all I gotta say. I really think we're totally capable of doing the Venus Project. And besides, now one thing that money does do a good job of getting people to do is working for shitty jobs. Like, I'll tell you right now, I would never fucking work for McDonald's. Fuck McDonald's. That corporation is a piece of shit. The only way I'd work for McDonald's is if I'm broke, living on the streets, living in a cardboard box, and I got no food, and I'm like literally starving to near death. Then I might consider working for McDonald's. Like, it's just, God. Like, I see those workers over there. They are slaving away 12 hours a day, fucking busting their butts, flipping burgers, literally breaking their backs, standing at the grill all day. And what the fuck do they make? They make just enough to barely live. It's like, holy fuck, it's torture. It's torture. And I'm wondering, I seriously would have to consider willing to put my body and my mind through that physical and mental torture. Like, fuck that. Like, so, yeah. That's, and machines can do that fine. They can do shitty jobs like McDonald's fine. They can cover that fine. So we're totally capable of just automate all of the shitty jobs, all the repetitive jobs like Walmart or McDonald's, and then let the rest of the jobs that are actually fun, let those be done by humans, like being a techno DJ or being a video game designer or being a scientist, whatever. There was a scientist, I forgot his name, but he gave out the polio vaccine for free or something. Like, he put his research into the vaccine and he gave it out for free. He didn't need any money back for his polio vaccine or something. But I know Nikola Tesla, he died a poor man. Like, he contributed so much to society, and he didn't get rich off of it. Like, there's an organization of doctors that helps people for free. An organization of doctors that help people for free, and there's people that go to the homeless shelter and feed homeless people for free. So people are not so greedy for money as people think. I'm doing this shit for free. Like, in case any of my viewers have not noticed, I don't put any ads on my videos. All of this shit is completely free. I don't do any of this for money. I'm not making any money off of this. And yet I'm devoting my time and energy into doing these videos. Why? Because I enjoy them. Simple as that. I made a fighting game. I made a fighting video game. It took me like a year to make it, and I basically did it for free, and I gave it out to people for free. Sure, money would have been nice. It would have helped pay the bills, but that's the only reason why I would charge money on the video game I made, so I can pay the bills. So I basically gave it out to my friends for free. I didn't expect anything back. Humans are definitely more capable of contributing to society for free than people think. I guess people have been duped so much into this capitalist system that's what they automatically think now. But I think we can definitely function without money. It's time we do without money, because greed is destroying the people and this planet. And greed is destroying everything, and we're better off without it. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching, and peace.